Let's start off by raging maybe a little bit at Hollywood's latest stupidity.
You see, casting for the Odyssey is pretty much confirmed. As I said, if they cast Elliot Page as Achilles,
This is Achilles. You know, Achilles' heel. This is who they're casting as Achilles in Odyssey. And just so you know, this is a biological female. That's 5'1", and she's Achilles.
I don't really know what else to say other than it's going to be a really bad call. I'll tell you that. Christopher Nolan explains why he cast Travis Scott in The Odyssey. I cast him because I wanted a nod towards the idea that this story has been handed down as oral poetry, which is analogous as rap. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Maybe he should
You know, ancient Greeks weren't black, you know.
have cast Travis Scott as Hades. That way he could send people to the underworld like he did with Astroworld.
8 people in the crowd died that night.
Travis is clearly looking at the little ambulance servicing the crowd right in front of him, but then doesn't do anything about it and immediately follows up with a middle finger to the sky and I want to make the crowd shake.
I want to make this motherfucking ground shake.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
Christopher Nolan instructed Ludwig to not use an orchestra for the score. It's not like an orchestra existed back then. Lupita Nyong'o
Know what didn't exist back then too? Black Greeks. The Greeks weren't black.
will play both Helen of
There weren't cameras back then either. So maybe you shouldn't use a camera to film your movie.
Troy and her sister. Wait, what? What is the most beautiful woman in the world?
The most beautiful woman in ancient Greece was black, you know. Of course. It's... The whole point of doing a movie like this, is, you know, to have a window of what it would have been like in ancient Greece, or like Braveheart, what it would have been like back when the Scots fought the Brits. When you do this, I mean, how are you supposed to take anything in the movie seriously if you someone from clearly a completely different region of the world and just plot them there into ancient Greece? It makes no sense.
Oh, so he did confirm it. Okay, there it is. Christopher Nolan on defending historical accuracy of the armor.
Also, they didn't just race swap anyone in their ancient Greek setting. They race swapped the supposedly most beautiful woman in the world that has ever lived, and they made her black. It's identity politics dialed up to 10.
I mean, yeah, I think that a giant race of, like literal giants in full armor looks stupid. Elliot Page as Achilles. I think this is such a huge mistake for him to do that. You might say casting...
Yeah, Asmongold plays along with the trans stuff of using different pronouns, and in cases like this, it's deceiving. It makes people think that this is maybe just a girly boy. No, this is a biological woman.
A 5'1", 105 girl pretending to be a boy as one of the mightiest warriors in Greek lore is going to be this film's Achilles heel. Wait. Achilles is 5'1"? Dude, this has to stop. This has to stop. Like,
if she looks like a girl, she's a girl. I'm not going to refer to this as he. I'm not going to go play along with the role play of deluded people.
this is crazy. 5'1"?
So excited to be thought of for it and to be asked to come back to work with him. I loved working with him on Inception.
We all died from COVID and we are in hell. I'm watching this.
By the way, Elliot Page, she's like up to his shoulder or something. Maybe not even that.
So brave to see that scene remade with Ellen Page. Yeah, for sure, guys. Nobody is asking for this. Nobody wants this. Henry Cavill suits up as Connor McLeod. Oh my God. They're remaking Highlander. Fucking finally. Henry Cavill in the set of Highlander in Scotland. Okay. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, good. Yep.
That is a movie I will probably go and see in theaters.
All right, great. Thank fucking God. Okay, guys, there's a chance that this movie could actually be good and directed by literally a Chad. I hope it's good, man.
Odyssey, on the other hand, it's been a while since I've raged at a truly woke movie. They've stopped producing as many, and all the ones they had in the can, they slowly had to put them out and have them flop. But I can't believe this Odyssey movie. This happened after woke movies had started to flop, and they still went and did all this. It's insane. Anyway, this will be a quick little video on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Come watch on Kick or Twitch, and I'll see you next video. Bye.